Hi all, it's about 11 o'clock on Thursday, March 23rd. I've had the week off and I'm getting kind of bored because we've been inside most of the week, mostly because we were expecting a nor'easter and some snow, which we never got here in Sebago. It was actually a beautiful day. I just had made plans to be inside and do things, so I ended up doing those, a little house cleaning. But I'm getting ready to go on a little excursion tomorrow, which will include planting a letterbox. And so I thought that I would start with showing you all how I put a letterbox together. It's not a tutorial. It's just a from start to finish kind of thing. So let me get all my stuff and I will show you what I'm doing. Thanks. All right. Oh, hi, Captain Dork. What you doing? Are you watching? Well, he doesn't help me get the letterboxes ready, but I'm going to, this is the stamp I'm going to be planting. I had a birthday last week, and I thought it'd be fun to plant a slice of birthday cake. So I'm going to go ahead and ink it up and stamp it and name it, and then put the letterboxing pouch together. All right, so that's the stamp. That's the image. Just a little stamp I carved for a LTC that I did, a Twinchy. And so next thing I do is place that stamp right in a Ziploc. It's a little jewelry bag. I think this one's 3 inches by 4 inches. If I can get it open. Hi, Moon. He had joined me on the couch here, but he's a little antsy. I think he's a little sore. He's got some arthritis going on. He's not had a great winter. All right. Plastic bag. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. And then here's the logbook. And I bought a little mini composition book. You can buy a bunch of them in a package. Mostly because I'm not making any new logbooks right now. So these are quick. There's the log ready to go for the first finder, hopefully. Oh, sure. Dork. Hi, Dork. Alright, I'm going to stick that logbook in another plastic. And this one is, yes, it's dark outside. It's almost 11:30 at night. So I separately bag everything because if one breaks open and gets wet, the rest of them don't get wet. And then I have my Ziploc pouch, and this is actually one I made for a different series at one point. And I'm just going to use for this one. It should be empty. It's empty. Alright, I'm going to fill this. I'm going to do this. We're going to put the logbook in. Well, that didn't work. Playing this one-handed while I'm trying to hold the phone. Not be too loud because ATV Racer's sleeping. So I'm the night owl of the family. Mosier and I tonight. Alright, so there it is. It's all in there. If you can see it, there's the stamp and the book's underneath it. Alright. So, get the air out. Oops. Seal it up. Alright. So there is the letterbox ready for tomorrow. And I got my little clue booklet, so I'll write the clues on that. And I have several pens. I have these great big fat pens because I have rheumatoid arthritis and they're just easier to hold. While I also have a skin disease called scleroderma. That's why I have the dots on my face. But it's a big thick one because I can't make a fist anymore because the skin is so tight. So just a little lesson about scleroderma and rheumatoid arthritis and all the fun things that go along with that. So this is all set to go, and you'll catch up with me tomorrow as I'm getting ready to plant it. Here we are, it's Friday, March 23rd. I think I got my dates mixed up yesterday. I think I said Thursday the 23rd, but it was close to the 23rd because it was about 11:30 last night that I was putting the letterbox together to plant it today. I found a place very close to Sebago Lake. In fact, it's just over a small bridge that was recently redone on one of the roads that goes around the lake. Sebago Lake is the second largest lake in the state of Maine, and it is the deepest lake in the state of Maine. In fact, there is some history about possibly a plane or two somewhere at the bottom of the lake, but the lake is so low, it's so deep that they have a hard time finding it. I don't know if they've actually found them. There's two parts of the lake. The lake is actually shaped like Africa, and there's two parts of the lake. There's the Wyndham Raymond side, and then there's the big lake, which is the side that we live on. We call it the big lake because it's a little bit bigger. It's actually the shape of a heart, which if you look at Africa a little bit, it kind of has the shape of a heart. And then there's an island in the middle, Fry Island. We like to jet ski around Sebago Lake, especially in the springtime, and see all the baby animals. And there's a lot more water, and it's a little bit cooler, but there's a lot more water in the lake, so there's a lot more places that we can venture into because the grass hasn't grown up from the bottom. And we had always talked about maybe planting in this spot, but from the lakeside, so getting off on the jet ski and coming in. But there is a trail that goes down to the water from where I'm going to plant. I'm actually going to plant a winter-friendly box, so it's going to be closer to the road and in a guardrail. It is accessible in the winter. There's about a foot of snow over there right now. So I've already written the clue. Took a few minutes to write the clue up. There it is. I didn't like parts of it that I wrote. So I'm gonna get out and we're gonna go plant that box so that maybe somebody can come out during the winter and just get outside. It is a beautiful view. I'll show you that too, and we'll see in just a second. All right, so hopefully you can see this, but that's the guardrail I'm going to be planting it in. This is the outlet. Let's see where the road, they recently redid this bridge. It was really narrow. They widened it up a little bit. And then this is just an outlet. There are some camps along the right hand side here, and you can see, I don't know if you can see the green and red markers. Those show where the parts to take your boat are through. Otherwise you'll be people get their propellers stuck on dirt and rocks, or their impellers will suck up grass depending on if they have a jet ski or a propeller boat. It's really pretty. There's still ice, but it's icing out. And then on this side is Sebago Lake, and this is just a little cove. Over there is Camp Mattapony. This is a little cove, and we bring our jet ski right up, and you can see the red and yellow. That must be an old bridge. Sometimes you just discover there must have been a bridge there and they took it down a long time ago. And then there is a trail. It looks like somebody walked in here at one point, and it takes you down to a small sand beach. There's a car coming, so it's gonna be here comes the car. All right, and actually the snow isn't too deep right here, probably about 8 to 10 inches instead of a foot, but I am walking on top of it. And we're gonna head to the guardrail. There's a lot of traffic on this road. And there's that little trail. One of these days we'll come in and hike in there. Might go for a little ways, but there are camps going down further. See some camps over there. My aunt and uncle had a camp down here. I think it's over in that area. And I came down here once or twice when I was a kid. My mom and grandfather and grandmother and her brothers used to come down and spend days down here. here's the guardrail. I'm gonna plant this. I folded it up the best I could. I'm just gonna stick it in there. Can't see it. All right, so a slice of my birthday cake has been planted. Planted that slice of birthday cake. It's a little breezy. It's actually warmer than I thought it was gonna be. Heading back to the car and all done planting. Very bright with the white snow and the sun, kind of blinding. Well, I hope you enjoyed. We're gonna get in the car and see if we can go on a little adventure for the last day of my vacation. Enjoy!